look. Hey, Thunder, you are the best. Ah, damn, my Godfather. You know the best. He don't. When he come and walk, he say, I come here to talk to my papi because he not give my pension. Was amazing. You know, the best. We love it, look.
You know, I'm reading everything. I'm like, nah, this gotta be fake news. It's definitely fake news. And I call my manager, find out that there was definitely some holdup going on, and we're trying to see if things would work out, but they ended up not. So it sucked, definitely sucked. You know, I've been waiting for this moment, and man, I was starting to peak at a really good time 3 weeks out, and we hit a roadblock again. It just feels like every time that something's meant to be for me, it just kind of gets pulled back. But, you know, I'm just trying to stay positive about it. I kind of starting to feel like Tony Ferguson a little bit. I'm not going to lie. The Ferguson Khabib fight not happening, it kind of feels like that. And I just hope eventually it does come to fruition, and we need this for the division. And I think it will. I just don't want to get to that point where it's like, we're right there, something happens, we're right there, something happens, we're right there, something happens. And hopefully February, March, we can actually get in there and lock it up. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Being upset, being heartbroken about it, it's not going to change anything. It definitely sucked, but, you know, the show must go on. And, you know, they got some other fights and filling for it. I just got to pull back the training and get ready to go in a couple weeks. It's going to be about another 3 months. So that part does suck. It's another 3 months because I could have honestly been getting ready for my my first title defense in 3 months, you know. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. We could have gotten it done, and then I would have had some downtime, and then I could have been getting ready, getting geared up for another title shot or title defense, I should say.
I think Mike Perry's talented, right? You got to think, the last fight, he just beat Mickey Gall. And showed a lot of skill. Showed a lot of skill in the first round of the Tim Means fight, and a lot of toughness and durability to end the fight. There's a lot that comes with Mike Perry. I mean, this is not some mystery. So I think you got to evaluate it. You got to go back and talk to him and see if he's willing to make the changes, because that going up there and missing weight by 4 pounds and kind of making fun of the situation is really bad. It's really bad and shows a lack of
discipline,
but not only just discipline, right? You and Tim Means now are business partners. You're in the business of getting on the scale together, fighting and putting on a good show, getting the bosses to all feel good about you and your opponent when you're done, right? You give us a great fight, you do everything professional, and that was he didn't do it, and he didn't show any remorse for missing the weight, right? To get up there and do the dab. That's unfortunate. It shows a real lack of remorse for not making the weight, especially with all the videos that were out, him eating hamburgers and pizzas. It was cool at first, but at a point, you got to reel it back and be professional.
I mean, that's incredible. I mean, just shows what a gangster move that is, to have a title fight, right? And look at everything I just said about Valentina Shevchenko, right? And all the doors that it opens, and how your life changes, and how you become worldwide famous, and you start getting zeros in your bank account, all that stuff, right? That
I got a lot of zeros in my bank account.
Fighters dream of. You know what I'm saying? That's why they get into fight. Okay, they love it, they enjoy it, all the rest of it, but it's the fucking dream. They've seen it on movies. They watch Rocky. They watch it on all the these productions and dramas, whatever. They see this potential life, and it's like, wow. Do you think I can get that? Do you think I can get half of that? Man, if I could get even a quarter of that, I'll work my fucking ass off. And that's what I'm talking about with Shevchenko. And that's how I was throughout my entire career. Just give me a fucking 8. Give me a 16. Just give me a fucking little chip of that. What I've seen, I remember Rocky in Rocky 4, was it? Rocky 5, whatever. And he's got the fucking robot, and then he goes bankrupt and stuff. I was like, wow, look at that cunt. So fucking rich. You just want a little fucking smidge of that. If you just get a smidge, it's enough. Well, he's got that now. And he's willing to put it all on the line again. And Harrington, how long is it? What, 3 weeks, 2 weeks? You're staying in Vegas. He's going to headline or fight on the next pay-per-view just like that. That's gangster, Harrington.
So it's 255. It's turning around at 256 the next pay-per-view. It's going to be total 21 days between last Saturday and December 12th.
Fastest turnaround ever for a champion, which is great. But look, for
who's he fighting again? Harrington, I forget. Who's he fighting again?
He is fighting Brandon Moreno, who also won over the weekend against Brandon Royval.
Brandon Royval's good, so that was a good win. That was a really good win. So dangerous opponent. Really dangerous opponent. I mean, he went out there and he showed on this time his jiu-jitsu prowess. He's shown time and time again how hard he hits.
Man, is she good. Again, I think this is a Shevchenko that is even sharper on the feet, by the way. I thought that that left-hand counter was doing some serious damage on Maya. Every time that Maya came forward, she was landing a left-hand right hook combination that was really stinging her and kind of busting her up a little bit. Her takedowns were sharp as hell. I mean, obviously the Shevchenko sisters are doing a heck of a lot of grappling, especially on the feet. Dude, their wrestling looked tremendous. This is not something I expected from Antonina. Valentina's been working on it for a while. She's been sharp there for a little bit. Her foot sweeps, her body lock takedowns. But man, she was not afraid to take that fight anywhere against Maya. That's how good she is. I don't see her being challenged for a very long time. I truly believe that. She's the real deal. I thought it was a very dominant performance for her. That round that she lost, she went for a takedown. She was a little too aggressive on the takedown. She was off balance, and that's exactly why she lost. So that round. But other than that, man, it's pretty dang flawless.
It's very hard, I'm in some position which is very complicated because not only I'm in the position to defend the title, but I'm on my technically I'm in my prime age, and then wasting time, being out without good reason, time that I should be fighting, being here waiting. I mean, it's kind of like frustrating, also. We have to make keep going to something to motivate us. We have to make money. We have to do anything by fighting. So when you don't fight, sometimes you wake up. It's really hard to go to the gym, to training, because you need that motivation. You're like, okay, I'm training, but for what? When will be the fight? I don't know. When this? I don't know. What this? I don't know. You don't have idea. You don't have clue about anything. Then it's kind of tough to find the motivation. You really have to stay hard, really find some sort of deep motivation to move your hands.
Time to work, Dirty. Let's go. Let's do this. Woo! 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 Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. On December 12. Aí o campeão, hein? O campeão já se preparando. 12 de dezembro. The first time for the history, the champion gonna defend his belt twice in 1 month. There's Figueiredo. Gonna be a war. Third train of the day. The champion don't stop. Look at this, look at this, look at this. December 12, on pay-per-view, 12 de dezembro, hein? No